Whew. Okay. Brandon? Hey,
Tom.
it's GPS. We're here. Premiered my video at 1:45 in the morning last night. It's fine. Fine. I'm running on plenty of sleep. But, I've kind of had a breakthrough. I really have. And I wanted to tell you about it. Like, I'm feeling a lot better about the Packers' loss and them not making it into the playoffs. Because let me just ask you, why did the Packers lose?
The Lions were better?
Okay, yeah, so that you would think that, right? But when I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning running on no sleep, I got into some really interesting reading. Do you know that there's a shadow government run by Roger Goodell, and they are filled with lizard people? And what they do is they get together and they predetermine the winners already. Do you know that the amount of lightning strikes that happen in LA?
I just had an epiphany, Tom.
Oh, you read the same article?
No, I just saw what happens when you turn into me, and it is not a good look.
Man, what are you talking about, man?
I apologize to everyone for all the crazy shit I've said for the last year. I see what I sound like sometimes.
You're just like...
Wait until you miss the playoffs 6 or 7 times, Tom. Oh, that's the Grossi I want to see.
You're just like a mirror was just held up in front of me, and I didn't like the reflection.
I did not like it at all.
Oh, baby, we here.
We steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. Tom Grossi, Brandon Perna, and this is GPS. You know what? I think I've and this has happened a bunch of times. I've really hit the threshold where I'm so slap happy after getting no sleep. It's just working nonstop that I'm just like, let's go. I'm ready. I just recorded predictions before this. Like, let's go. Hey, ADF, happy birthday. You have a great day.
Happy B-Day.
Oh.
Yeah. Tom is everybody. Tom is working hard right now. Tom is out working the working man. He is both blue collar, white collar, and dog collar. Triple.
Only for your moms, baby. This is an intervention. I don't need an intervention. All I'm saying is that, again, folks, just do your research, okay?
Yeah.
Do your research, all right? Do you have any blog posts that I can send you? It's like WWE, okay? The NFL is sports entertainment, all right? Once they got in with all these sponsors that seep their way into every crack of the NFL, it's owned by everything. They're at the whim of these sponsors who are throwing so much money at them. I laid that up for you. If you don't capitalize, I don't know what to do with you. I literally, I bought the gift. I opened it. I then took it out.
Check it out. We're on time today with our friends over at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Hey, check it. Is the football regular season over? Yeah, but we got playoffs.
The Packers would be in the playoffs.
Could. Neither of our teams are there.
Wasn't for the Lizards.
Super Bowl 57. It's approaching. And DraftKings, for new customers, is offering a winning offer. All new customers, all you got to do is sign up for DraftKings using our code GPS, 3 letters, G, P, and S. Bet at least $5 on any NFL playoff game, and you'll instantly receive an additional $200 in bonus bets.
The Illuminati is real.
That's right. New customers, $5 any playoff game, instantly get $200 in bonus bets. And if you ain't got the mobile sports betting in your state, don't worry. You can get in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. Again, you just use our code GPS when you sign up over at DraftKings. It's safe, secure, reliable. You can deposit, withdraw your money whenever you want. Even when Tom gets up out of his chair. Whoa. Some say DraftKings is fire. Like Tom. There it is. There it is. Link in the description.
Oh, we're back.
You lighting a vigil? For your
Something
sanity?
Like something like that.
Tom's sanity.
Oh, R.I.P. That's been dead for quite some time. That's been dead.
Yeah, you were talking about the lizard people and conspiracies, and I started to watch This Place Rules last night on HBO. Oh boy.
I watched that I watched that like a few. It was not last night. I watched that last week, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
About halfway in, I'm like, oh, this is great.
Oh yeah. No, we're so screwed. Oh, we're so
I
screwed.
kept laughing, and Jess was like, this is not funny. I'm like, oh, this is hilarious.
Oh, it is, because it's just like, we're going down.
Yeah.
I'm yelling. I'm just gonna wait until this gets really hot because I just want to feel something.
There you go. Tom's gonna burn his hands so he knows he's alive.
It's true.
So
Anyway.
today we're going to talk about playoff teams. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to make the power rankings graphic. Power rankings.
You got used to not having them last week, and now you're just like,
Yeah.
I don't have to do it all.
I can maybe do it during the show. We're going to talk about Jim Harbaugh because he is candidate number 1 for the Denver Broncos. And I don't see him interviewing anywhere else, Tom. I don't see him interviewing anywhere else.
I don't think he's going to take the job unless
Lamar Jackson. We got head coaching vacancies. We got a lot to talk about. No, what are you gonna? Oh, he's not gonna take the job. What if Russell Wilson sucks? You trying to ruin all of my team's dreams?
Listen, Brandon, you think the NFL is bad. There's this thing called the committee in college football, and they needed a human sacrifice, and that's what TCU was. They were a human sacrifice. They put them up there, and they were murdered. They were slaughtered. They were. It's the committee. It's the committee.
I can't imagine what it feels like to lose that badly in a game that big. As a Broncos fan, I have no idea what that feels like.
At least they didn't get 65 scored on them.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad when me, who does not watch college football and only pays attention when it comes to the draft, like when I know, that's when you know it's bad. But so did I tell you that story that I went on a journey and actually learned about the committee? Because I had no idea about the committee like before this year. I had no idea how the playoffs worked in college football because I didn't care. I was just living in a nice little bubble. But then I woke up and now
you're wide awake.
I'm wide awake, not losing any sleep. I'm wide awake. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about today. Are you going to make the power ranking graphics during the show?
I can try.
Godspeed. It's going to be 28 teams because I did 14.
Yeah. No, I can try. Let's see.
All right. But yeah, we want to talk about a lot. We want to talk about the best and worst teams heading into the postseason because I said this to Brandon on Monday. Like, I feel like there's a lot of meh that's there. There's a couple boomer bust teams looking at you, Cowboys and Vikings. And hold the phone.
Whoa.
We got a
Fitty for
the
the Kiki.
I'll blame anyone for the loss of the Lions. It should be me. I went Pete for the D twice during the game for my Lions, and right after both times there was a turnover, the fumble and the interception, so you're welcome.
There we go.
Brandon,
Tom,
do you know that what started out as just a small, communal, family-oriented phrase of peeing for the defense, people are now weaponizing their urine against me, Brandon.
Ooh, they peed against your D?
They are peeing for their D. And that's not right. That is not right. It's not
peeing on your D.
They are peeing for the D. They have weaponized the urine, which is not that far away from what Roger Goodell and the lizard people are doing in the shadow government for the NFL. Let me give you a clip right here. Let me give you a
Yeah, I
clip.
tweeted, should be Syracuse or Toronto for a, quote, neutral game for the Bills. I tweeted that, and some people were like, I think Toronto is too close for that to be neutral. That's correct.
I don't know which one to do. Oh, I got this one. We haven't done this one in a while.
Meatball.
Oh, I haven't had a good meatball in a while. Yeah.
Meatball is say nice meatball, American boy. You like a young meatball.
It's a number one hit single.
You like a young meatball, American boy, because a meatball is so good for you.
It's good for your soul. It's good for your whole. It's a meatball. It's the mouth is the hole. You freaks.
Whoa.
You freaks. All right. Yeah, I know what you were thinking. You're like, where are they going? Man, I need to sleep. All right. So, Brandon, what do we want to talk about first? Do we want to get into, I guess you're still doing power rankings. You want to do head coaching vacancies?
Sure.
All right. Let's do head coaching vacancies.
Sure. I don't even remember what my power rankings are.
This show is just, hey, no. You don't get to use my words against me because that's not good. I do that against Perna.
Yeah.
Everyone's taking my things. I was the one who was like, oh, Nostradamus and Pete for the D. And now everyone's just like, oh, Tom, look at these stupid things. How's your elite defense doing? Guys, when I say things, they're not supposed to blow up in my face.
That's right.
It's not fair.
This has been a weird season. Let's just be straight up honest. A lot of unpredictable things happened. So
it was great analysis, Brett.
I feel like unprecedented in terms of the amount of, I think everybody was wrong about many things this football year. I don't know.
No, I agree.
Did you expect the Jags to be in the playoffs? No.
No, and
did anybody expect the friggin' Giants to be in the playoffs? No.
Did not. Did you expect the Chiefs to be in the playoffs? Yes, I did. I said they would be. Yeah. That one was pretty obvious.
Yeah, the Chiefs, Chiefs are still good.
That was
Chiefs are just the best team I've ever seen in my life, really.
Oh, here come the curses again.
I see no flaws in the Kansas City Chiefs.
I mean,
were
they number one on your power rankings?
No.
Guess you see some flaws then.
Nope.
Yes, you see some flaws. All right, before we get to that, let's talk about some news and then we'll get into head coaching stuff. So, unfortunately, Lamar Jackson apparently is trending in the wrong way. Apparently, he's facing an uphill battle. He's still got issues with his knee. It's not feeling quite right. So, Tyler Huntley right now is on deck to start against the Bengals, and I just don't want to see it. I don't. Like these two, you have the Dolphins and the Ravens. Both games, both are divisional matchups. Both would be significantly better if they had their starting quarterback, and both likely not to have either. And that just makes me sad because I don't want to see those games then.
Yeah, I think if you're unable to start your starting quarterback, you would just have the option to revoke your playoff seed. Just be like, we'll take the slightly better draft pick. Let a team that's got their quarterback still come on in. Just come on in, baby.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just, I don't know. I mean, listen, I feel like there's a couple of games and we'll do predictions and we'll talk about these games more in depth on Friday. But yeah, I mean, there's, I think 2 games that I'm like, these could be really, really good. I think the Monday night game is just going to be, they're going to be slapping each other and being terrible. But Chargers, Jaguars, and Giants, Vikings are the two that I'm like, these could go down to the wire. Like, these could be really good.
Yeah.
But
I
like the
actually
other,
think Monday night game will be good.
you think Bucks, Cowboys will be good?
Yeah, I feel like they're two teams that aren't very good,
Correct.
but like they can both score a lot of points. So I don't know. It feels like a game that could get into one of those like fun shootouts.
I agree.
Hopefully, like the Bucks defense doesn't just like dominate that game, which also could happen. But
Could be the other way around, though. I mean, like the pass rush of the Cowboys, though their defense is super sus now, like could get after that offensive line of the Bucks.
I hope the Dallas Cowboys set a playoff record for most sacks in a game. Nothing
27.
would make me happier than to see Tom Brady spend the majority of the game on his back. Oh, come on, Micah Parsons. Take him down.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I agree. It could be really good or it could be really bad. Like it could be like a 9-3 game because like they're just sacking the crap out of each other back and forth. It could be. I mean, and Dak will throw like 6 interceptions, and then Tom Brady will throw like 2. Like, but is it going to be like Tom Brady fourth quarter has like 60 seconds left after sucking the entire game? And it's just like touchdown. We win 10-9.
The Cowboys need a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter. That I know for sure.
I feel like I'm just biding my time. Like I want to see those 2 games that I mentioned. Monday night has potential to be good, but I'm just waiting for the divisional round, especially for the AFC. Because like I also put in the rundown, I don't know if we're going to talk about it or not, but like the dream matchups like with these playoff teams, because like everybody wants to see Bills Bengals again, right? Want to see some iteration of like Chiefs Bengals, Chiefs Bills, one of those again in the postseason, like in the AFC Championship. You want to see Eagles 49ers, like good God, that's like the matchup in the NFC. You know, like there's these games that you're just kind of like, all right, let's get through this super wild card weekend so we could get to like the real good stuff. They usually say the divisional round is the best weekend for like NFL sports, and they're usually right.
Right.
So, yeah, like I'm super that Javier. The timing was impeccable. Yeah, like Bengals Bills, dude. The hype behind that game, if both those teams wins, what they should this weekend, is going to be insane. We never got to see the game. Both teams are really, really good, and it's just going to be like, let's go, like let's just go wild. I can't wait. So
okay, I did.
Did you do it?
I think I did it.
If Dallas falls short? No, I don't think they're fine. It's funny. Perna actually put the Cowboys in there for attractive head coaching vacancies, but I don't think they fire McCarthy. I think even if they lose Monday,
dude, it's like such a crazy thing that people are even talking about.
49ers?
That it's Mike McCarthy and Brandon Staley. People are like, those guys might get fired. They got their teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Say what you want, but this is 2 years in a row the Cowboys are going to the playoffs. And it's like the things we're nitpicking about them, and maybe it's just I'm like so beaten down as a fan. Like I'll give the next coach that gets the Broncos into the playoffs a 20-year contract. Like that's where I'm at, you know? So, you know, Mike McCarthy getting Cowboys there. They have like a really good record this season. How many games did Dallas lose? 4?
Something like that. One of them was to the Green Bay Packers.
Like, whatever. And I don't think Mike McCarthy is the best coach, but, you know, he had success in Green Bay and in Dallas.
I'm sorry. If they lose in the wild card again, I am going to laugh. And you know what? Actually,
it will be funny.
It'll be funny.
And I actually understand where, if you're the Cowboys, you're saying, I think we could get more out of this team with a better head coach. But doesn't mean he necessarily deserves to get canned either.
Could you also get a better record out of this team with a better QB?
I mean, you got to ask why Dak is throwing so many picks. I don't know if it's a better QB versus maybe a better offensive coordinator.
Just saying.
Or maybe Dak just benefited from playing behind
The godly
just one of the most
offensive
elite
line.
offensive lines a couple of years ago, like incredible offensive line, great run game. But you can still win with Dak. It's just I'm under the school of if the dude has played at a really high level before, he can continue to do so. And if he starts to decline, you got to figure out why. But like if the Dallas Cowboys suddenly jumped into the QB market, that shit would be hilarious.
Oh my
like,
God,
just shake
dude.
it up. I kind of want that. Just shake it up. Like they go all in for like Tom Brady and then they deal Dak somewhere. Like that just seems like something that could happen.
Honestly, Jerry Jones might just wake up and be like, I don't like Dak Prescott no more. He's like, I will always keep Ezekiel Elliott and I will give him another contract, but I will not. But I'm done with Dak Prescott.
He pours a gallon of salt on his McMuffin. It's like, oh, not enough salt. I still have wet saliva in my mouth. My mouth got to be 100% dry for my Jerry Jones mouth. Got to be 100% dry to get my egg McMuffin. Yeah, doggy.
That's the sound it has to make every single time he talks.
I couldn't imagine anything more insufferable than Tom Brady QBing America's team.
Dude, oh my God. I would hope they win the Super Bowl. I'd hope they win the Super Bowl. 100%. 100%. The amount of people that would lose their mind just for that. Obviously, if the Packers couldn't. Like just for the rage. Or I want them to go like 1-15. Like,
they would be the most hated team in football.
They really would.
For sure.
And it would be amazing. It would be they'd have to get every primetime game. Like first week, they're on like kickoff for Thursday Night Football. Then the next time they're on Sunday night. Then they're on Monday night. Then they're on Thursday night again. Then they get a little bit of breather. Then look, they're on Sunday night again. Like the NFL is like, yep, just make it happen.
And they know like Brady's old. There's no guarantees there. So they signed Deshaun Watson to be his backup. Building the most unlikable team in NFL history.
That would be oh my God.
O.J. Simpson handles all their press conferences.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Head coach O.J.
You know what? They just give Dak to the Browns. They're just like, here you go, buddy. Have a good one. And him and Amari Cooper. Hey, reunion.
We got Amari back though.
There you go. Anyway, so head coaching vacancies, or do you want to do power rankings?
Damon Arnett to play on the defense. Really working towards something special here. Oh, and Josh McDaniels is their OC again.
Dude, I'm sorry. Wide receiver 1, Antonio Brown.
Oh, yes. AB at wideout.
That's it. We're crushing it. Just saying. Oh, it's Brady. It's probably Brady.
And yeah. Okay, I do have the power rankings. You want to look at them?
I guess so. Why
Odell's not a bad guy, though. Some people don't like him for some reason.
Yeah.
He's so Hollywood. I just don't like how Hollywood Odell is. Like, he's just too Hollywood for me.
Okay. All right, put him up. We're so off the rails.
Bam.
Wait a minute. All right. Where'd you mess up? Wait a minute. Why are all my logos normal? Oh, you put yours as the Georgia. What the hell?
I gave 11 to Georgia instead of the Vikings.
I take Cousins, honestly.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, this George is there. All right.
Yeah. It's instead of Minnesota.
You know what? Honestly, I respect that so much.
I figured you would appreciate that one.
So much. I do. Okay. Yeah. All right. So our bottom two are the exact same.
Yep.
Okay. So no question. I said, listen, I want the Dolphins to be higher, but without Tua, they can't be.
Man, yeah, Tua meant so much to their offense, and they don't even know if they're going to go with Teddy Bridgewater or Skylar Thompson if Tua can't play, and it's looking more and more like he won't be able to play.
Which is so disappointing, man.
Yeah.
Like, it is.
You know what's insane is I saw somebody post like a tweet about Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and how both of their stat lines were better this year. Like, you would have assumed maybe one or the other,
Yeah.
but both of them performed better. And I'm not surprised, by Mahomes doing it.
No.
It's just that offense, it's always going to be good while he and Andy Reid are together. But Tyreek doing it with Tua is one thing, but he's had Teddy in there. He's had Skylar Thompson in there. It's just been like a weird sort of circulation of quarterbacks, and he still just put up insane numbers. So maybe in some sort of weird scenario, the Dolphins just get a couple big home run plays from Hill or Waddle, but Hill hurt his ankle in that game. And
didn't Waddle get shaken up too?
Maybe. But I know like everybody was talking about how Sauce was just locking down an injured Tyreek Hill, but it seems like the Bills are going to get that win against Miami. And it seems like Miami without Tua are the most hamstrung team heading into the postseason.
And it's honestly like, besides not seeing like a good divisional matchup, because listen, the last time that they played in Buffalo was a great game.
Yeah.
Like there were snowballs. Like it was a really, really fun game to watch. So we're robbed of that. And then, you're also robbed. Like, let's just say the Dolphins won, like Tyreek Hill going back to Arrowhead and taking on the Chiefs. Like, oh man, like I would have loved to see that. And you have like two high powered offenses. So like, yeah, I mean, it's just, the Dolphins are down there, and like the Ravens are low for me too. And I actually put the Ravens at 11 thinking that Lamar Jackson was going to be back, because that's when I recorded it. And then he's like likely not. So then he would obviously, like right now, they'd rank below the Seahawks for me. So I don't know, man. It's disappointing because like the playoffs, they're supposed to be like the best of the best. And I don't know about you. And I know that, you kind of throw darts at the board at times and just put in Georgia in your power rankings. But like, this was hard. Like this was really difficult because I feel like there are like 5 really good teams.
Yeah.
And then the rest are either boom or bust or mid.
Yeah, it's been kind of that way all season though.
And I also am angry at the Seahawks because I think the Lions should be in there.
Yeah.
I know, like I just
the Seahawks and the Lions like flip flop their seasons basically, where Lions just had that god awful stretch, and then second half of the season, arguably one of the best teams in football, and it was consistent every week. They were winning. They won out and still couldn't get in. I mean, they dropped that one game late, but Seattle, they have the pieces. They put together wins kind of early, and then it was just like a team that became less exciting. Like Kenneth Walker, he shut their run game down. Everything kind of is just average after that. And their defense is young. They've got playmakers. It seems like they're going to be a really good football team next year.
Dude, the Seahawks blew everybody's expectations away. We thought they were going to be one of the worst teams in the league. They're rocking with Geno Smith or Drew Lock. And we're like, okay, Kenneth Walker was a stud, right? He was great.
Yeah.
The defense was like, and then, but again, like Geno played great. Like he should be comeback player of the year. And I think that now they're in the postseason. The problem is they're going up against the San Francisco 49ers. Like
they have probably the worst matchup this week. Like, because I put the Niners at 1. Like heading into the playoffs.
Yeah. They've won 10 in a row.
Wins.
10.
They won while not playing their best football against the Raiders. They still figured out a way to win that game. So, and they've had their way with Seattle this season on top of that.
So, because like that's the thing, the Bills defense is definitely susceptible, especially to the run. But like with Mostert getting hurt too, I was like, well, because like what they did last week against the Jets, they just ran the ball on them. And that was an ugly game. But they just ran the ball like Jeff Wilson, Raheem Mostert, and that's how they were able to eventually get the W. But like that's what they'd have to do against the Bills. I just don't know if they are. But Seahawks 49ers just seems lopsided.
And if you can run that successfully against the Jets, I feel like you can run against anyone in the postseason.
Completely agree. Yep.
Except maybe the Niners.
That's what you made that point before. To get that offense going, you need Kenneth Walker. And who are they playing? A really good defense who can stop the run. So
if Rashad Penny stayed healthy for the Seahawks and they had Penny and Walker heading into the postseason, they would have been like a sneaky, very dangerous team. And like Tariq Woolen's been insane on defense as a rookie for them.
Damar Hamlin just got released from the hospital.
Oh, nice.
Let's go. Sorry.
Nice.
Yep. Completed the tests and evaluations. Confident that he can be safely discharged, continue his rehab at home and with the Bills. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry. That's some nice, good news on a Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yep. And again, anything could happen. Like you said, it's a divisional game. It's tough to beat a team 3 times, but if there's a team that's equipped to do it, it's the 49ers. So, yeah. With no Lamar Jackson, I'd put the Seahawks above them. It's just their matchup is so bad. So like we would honestly have like the same 3, like the bottom 3. Then it starts to get.
I ranked the Seahawks at 9. So
yeah, you have them up pretty high.
I think they're a flawed team, but right now, like I kind of went with momentum heading into this week, and the Cowboys
they got none. They have none.
Not got the momentum.
No, they have no momentum, but like this is why it was difficult, right? The Seahawks are like a solid football team. Like they're solid. They're not amazing. They're solid. But they have like one of the worst matchups of the weekend. And I like kind of put that in there. I was like, if the Seahawks were going up against the Giants, like I'd probably pick the Seahawks to win. Right. But the Giants beat them earlier this year. But because they're going up against the 49ers and we're talking about the ground game and how it's not going to be there, it's going to be.
Yeah. I'm honestly rooting for Brock Purdy to win 7 Super Bowls at this point. That way, everybody will call him the GOAT instead of that other guy. And the one thing he'll be able to lord over Tom is that he was the last pick in the draft, not some 6th round luxury pick. The last. And I think we're going to find out like.
Oh no, they beat the Giants.
Brock Purdy is like the postseason is a different beast, and he's been great. I was skeptical after the first 2 starts, and if he goes out and just plays, like if he gets the Niners to the championship game, like I feel like they found their guy. You have Trey Lance, and that's great. You keep Trey Lance. You don't need Jimmy G anymore. You've got
Jimmy G's gone.
QBs.
Yep, but Jimmy G's gone. You start Trey Lance, and then if Trey Lance sucks, then you put Brock Purdy in.
It'll be interesting.
That's it.
But if he stays just cool and collected and keeps leading them to wins, that says so much about like your composure as a quarterback.
When we had that conversation about Kurt, like with Kurt, that was the thing I never forgot. When Jimmy Garoppolo was there, because you and I streamed that game, right? When he played against the Broncos, Jimmy G was bad. Like Jimmy G did not have a good start to the season. However, the 49ers, like their whole mentality, like they were saying, like players are just like, my job is to make Jimmy Garoppolo look good.
Yeah.
That's what my job is. And I feel like you just don't, maybe that mentality is just not advertised as much. And it's like, hey, we know we don't have like the greatest QB in the world, but it's our job to make him look really good. And like go out there, and it doesn't matter if he can't sling it, like all these, he's not going to like be like super mobile. He's not going to make all these explosive plays. We don't need to make explosive plays to beat you.
It took 17 weeks for the Broncos to learn that.
Yeah.
Hey, let's defend our QB and try to make him look good. Jerry Jeudy, AFC Offensive Player of the Week this week. A little late, but I'll take it.
Better late than never. The Titanic would have taken that.
Yeah.
All right. So you have the Vikings at 11.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
The Vikings, they could win by 20. Wouldn't be surprised. Close game goes into overtime. Won't be surprised. Lose by 20. Won't be surprised. That's just the Vikings. And I kind of love how unpredictable they are.
It's them and the Cowboys, right? It's like, hey, like the Vikings could get blown out in the wild card round and go home, or they can go to the Super Bowl. Like it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Like, and that's it. Like, I would not be surprised if they lose to the Giants. I wouldn't be surprised if they have like a nail biting win. Nothing would surprise me about the Minnesota Vikings anymore because they got blown out by good teams and the Packers.
They have two problems. Their defense is not good, and all of their offensive success really depends on Justin Jefferson. So when I was putting together the power rankings, 3 of their 4 losses, Jefferson held to well under 100 yards and no touchdowns. 3 of the 4
against the Packers. What was he held to against the Packers? 15 yards.
Yeah. So I think that he had one of the losses. He had like 200 yards. Maybe that was against the Lions, but shut him down, and they don't win a lot of football games. It's never good when so much of your success relies on one wide receiver.
Which is stupid, by the way. Like, can we talk about how stupid that is? They have Adam Thielen, who's still good. They have Dalvin Cook, who's great, right? They have Justin Jefferson, who's amazing. Like, and Kirk Cousins is like a very solid, good QB. Like, they should be putting up like 30, 40 points a game. They should.
So you're saying they should fire Kevin O'Connell?
I don't care anymore. I don't care. You know what, Brandon? You know who I'm rooting for? I'm rooting for chaos. I want absolute chaos. I want the Jaguars in the Super Bowl, and I want them to play against. God, I hate the NFC. I hate the NFC so much. I don't want to. Yeah. I just want the Jaguars to win the Super Bowl. I don't care.
The most chaotic Super Bowl would be. Well, actually, I think it'd be like Dolphins versus Seahawks would be the most bizarre.
Yeah, it's Geno Smith versus Skylar Thompson or Teddy Bridgewater.
I mean, the Ravens getting there without Lamar Jackson, like Lamar just doesn't play, but they get there. That'd be chaos.
I don't care.
Giants would be chaotic too. Talk about a team with no receivers. Give Dan Jones one friggin' ball catcher, just one.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so then Jaguars, you have them at 6, I have them at 9. So like the only reason is because the Jaguars, they're a much better football team than they were last year. Trevor Lawrence has had some amazing games and he's been efficient. The past couple games though, even though they like blew out the Texans, he's kind of been like, okay. The defensive line has had struggles all year. It came in super clutch last week against a bad offensive line with the Titans. And I do feel like, again, it could be really, really good. But it's just there is a little bit of like unknown there. I can't wait for the Chargers game. Like, again, I think that's my game of the weekend. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's a good matchup, I think, for the Jags, actually.
And it's playing Florida.
I don't trust the Chargers defense because I just watched the Broncos put up 31 points on them.
Accurate.
So... they might be without Mike Williams, the Chargers. And it's like Trevor Lawrence just playing mistake-free football. And the Tennessee Titans, while not a great team, their strength has been their defense. That's a tough outing. So I think surviving Tennessee and getting in, like, I really like the Jags' chances to beat the Chargers.
I do too.
It should be a good game. And Travis Etienne, it's a mismatch against a bad Chargers run defense. So get him going.
Tua's officially ruled out.
Damn. Double damn.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. That's Sunday. There's like one good game. It's Dolphins, Bills, Giants, Vikings, Ravens, Bengals. That's gonna be a rough day. That is gonna be a rough day. Yeah, I saw that. Surtain. Yeah, he's all pro. That's you, Brandon. Patrick Surtain is an all. Jesus.
Hell yeah, we know.
How do you drive motorized
lockdown?
How do you drive vehicles? How?
I was checking something. I'm a very good driver. Probably the best driver on this show.
Oh, how many accidents you been in?
I've never caused an accident.
That's not what I said.
I got rear-ended by somebody once.
I got rear-ended at a red light actually last 2021.
Ooh.
I was literally just sitting at a red light. I was the only one there, and this person just boop. Didn't do any damage, thankfully. Sinclair was in the car. I almost killed them. We were coming home from the vet after, like, again, like just getting her leg wrapped and stuff. Oh, I almost killed them. And she was just like, I braked. I don't know what happened. It's like, cool.
Did you brake too late? Did you brake way too late?
The car
Is that
and
what
dog was
happened?
fine, so I didn't care.
But I hate bad drivers. Oh my.
Oh no, I do too. And
why we're the navigators. It's not just a clever name.
All right. You know what? Really, no Bills? Matt Milano didn't become all-pro? Bro.
Josh Allen?
I don't know about that. Do you get upset when your co-pilot navigator is doing the directions and they tell you either right as the turn is like there or right as you pass it? Does that make your blood boil?
Oh, I always know where I'm going, so I don't even listen to him.
Oh, okay. So you just anywhere you go, like they're like drive to Iowa, you're like, got it.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
No, but no, there's been a couple times where Jess is on navigation duty and she just stops paying attention.
Oh crap! Mike LaFleur got fired. Wow.
Oh.
Yup, they got rid of their offensive coordinator.
Didn't I just say that Monday?
You did. Damn. I also love the guy who tweeted it out.
We called two things Monday. That and DeAndre Hopkins. Being on the trade
we did
block.
Yep. Hold on.
And we've gotten so much wrong this season. Let us gloat for getting these two things correct.
Hold on. This is when he got fired. This is the picture they used. And the number one comment, why use this pic? It's his official headshot. Why did they go, you know what, Mike? Come back. Let me just retake that again. That's why they fired him, because they didn't even like retake it. They're just like, you're not going to be around for a while.
I'd fire him also. It's not as bad as Nick Casario's freaking headshot, though.
Yeah.
That's the creep. I mean,
yeah, just not this week.
Where's his friggin' Texans one?
Oh, you did the Roman ad?
Oh, yeah. That went up.
See, you're perfect for that, though.
Yeah.
Like, that literally is not, I'm not saying because you have ED. I just want to be very clear.
I don't care if I do.
I'm just saying, as somebody who can make sponsorships fun and engaging, like, what did you do for them?
Just a simple read.
Oh, you didn't fill up like a water balloon?
No, I'm not doing any visual demonstrations.
Come on, now I'm a little disappointed. Now, whoa! Chris! Whoop! What a fitty.
Bam.
I got you. Oh, I got the perfect clip for you, buddy.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
There you go.
Boom. Now it is the Bills. Buffalo.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. Michael. Oh, God. Is it because it's... Oh, man.
What?
Did he get it wrong? Dove Kleiman, who I think he might have gotten it wrong. Oh, no.
Maybe he just watched the show. Monday. It was like, they're going to fire this dude. That's the worst headshot right there.
Hold on. Wait, what's this? Hold on. You're being tagged in on something? All right. Hold on. Anyway. That's bad. All right, can we go back to our actually, if you want a power rent, Jesus freaking Christ. Listen, I know I'm not the most attractive man in the world, but Jesus Christ, like, you got to have a better picture. That shit is my sleep paralysis demon. That is a horrible picture.
I shall run the Texans.
That's the hat man you see when you do too much Benadryl. Jesus Christ. And that's not on him. It's a bad picture. I'm
No.
sure he looks fine in other pictures.
No, he really does look like this a lot. I wish we could do like a slow zoom in here.
It's just
We need Barks to put together just like a slideshow of all the worst photos of coaches and players in the NFL.
I want to see the Commanders, and I just want to see it every week. Dan Snyder trying to sneak back into the front office just with a different disguise. Like, make it like a Scooby-Doo episode every single week. And it's just Dan Snyder, like, trying to just go in with like a fake mustache as like a custodian. And they're like, I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. That's what I want.
It was Dan Snyder the whole time. The whole time.
Yep.
I can say Bills, guys.
Oh,
say it.
Perna, you got a fitty.
Whoa.
Whoa, Chris. Whoa. Whoa. Firstly, Uranus weaponized against me, and now my own co-host.
We ride and we die together.
You just got Scheftered.
Honestly, Barks, that'd be amazing. Just the Nickelback music video, and it's that picture, the headshot. And then the music just cuts and gets eerie and just zooms in. It's perfect. It's
Everything I do, it make me laugh.
Oh, one of my friends had Korea. Yeah, they didn't clear up for a while.
What? Did you see this?
Todd Downing is out, yes. Did I see what?
Hold on. Efforting.
Apparently, yeah, it was fake.
I got this. Don't
Update.
worry.
Okay, so hold on. Some people are reporting that it's accurate. Some people are not. So KPRC 2 Houston.
Did you see this, Tom?
Did I see what? Yeah. Oh, I did. I did. Get out of here! It's the extra foot pedal.
Oh my God.
Maybe, Pappy. Maybe.
This makes me almost okay with everything.
We have to put like background on it and like make that a GPS clip.
Yeah. Scooter Pete, he coming in hot.
Oh, people were saying, oh yeah, we're still not done with our power rankings, but if you want a power rank,
why don't you do it over
are we giving them another audio read?
DraftKings. Check it. Code GPS right now. New customers in the playoffs. You place a $5 bet on any playoff team, and you're going to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. It's very simple, guys. That's 5 on any playoff game. 200 bonus bets right now. You just got to use our code GPS. We got info in the description for you. And if you're wondering what you could use $200 in bonus bets for, well, maybe a same game parlay.
Oh God, I got to sneeze.
Multiple bets.
Oh, but I talked about it. It's not there.
From one game.
Oh God.
Like which team will win and by how much. Stack those and you're going to get an even bigger payout. Code GPS. Sign up below DraftKings.
I had to sneeze, but then I talked about it, and Chris gave me a hundo. Boop, boop. You're a Bears fan.
Now it's the Bears.
Hold on. I got you, Chris, because there's only one.
Johnny John John!
People are saying this should be a clip.
Yeah.
I didn't even do that intentionally. Like the music, I was just editing and like there was leftover music there and it literally cut as soon as the mic hit. And I was like, this is perfect. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you.
I like the thud.
It's literally the crowd just hit the mic and the music cut. And I was like, you can't even. It's just perfect. So yeah, power ranking. What
Oops,
the F is
That's
that?
A very old
why
one.
are the Lions on there?
There we go.
What is that? Okay, so people are upset because I put the Bengals down at 5, and the only reason that I put the Bengals down at 5 is I started putting in like competition aspects into it. The Eagles and 49ers have the easiest path to the NFC Championship, in my humble opinion. So, like, that's why they're ranked ahead. I also think the 49ers are arguably one of the best teams, if not the best team in football right now, because they won 10. The Bills, I think they have a crap ton of momentum right now. And then, like, the Bengals, again, they're still, like, top 5 for me. They're amazing. I don't know. Mahomes, what he did to the Raiders... And it's just like, I think what Andy Reid just did to the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders, their defense is garbage.
Well, you could make it like, you could 100% make an argument that like the Bengals are a top 3 team. 1,000,000%.
Oh, yeah. Cincy's good. They're like the Bills. They're just two tough football teams. The issue with Cincy right now, Alex Kappa gets hurt. Don't know his status moving forward for the playoffs. So their line's a little banged up. The Bills have just been through so much. It's one of those things. After a while, it just might take its toll on a team, or it galvanizes them, and there's just nothing can stop them. I just don't know. I didn't have the Chiefs at 1 because
let's hear this.
I think they can be scored on. I think their defense, while good, not perfect. And like Buffalo, a little too many turnovers this season.
I agree. Completely agree.
Whoa.
Ernie got a hundo.
Chris Sim? Is that Chris Sims from NBC Sports? Here's the first payment. I'll get you another hundo at the beginning of next season. Oh, and I'm just cursing the Packers. That's my task. Okay.
I'm going to change the bet that you have to get a bronze statue of that guy's face instead of mine.
Grossi Posse. Grossi Pouzy.
I see the Packers as being the biggest bounce back team this season.
I hate you. 1, 2. You have to give him Scooter Elway, okay?
Johnny John John!
The curse starts now. Speaking of Scooter Elway, we're going to have Scooter Jim Harbaugh as our next head coach. I put him in the thumbnail. I did want to talk about Jim Harbaugh because what seemed like a dream, a far-fetched scenario, is shaping up to be one, Harbaugh, the Broncos' top choice for head coach right now, dead even, I'll say, with Sean Payton. And like many a Bronco fan, we prefer Jim Harbaugh. I think he's a better fit for the Broncos. I think we get to keep Ejiro Evero as our defensive coordinator with Harbaugh. Maybe even Rosberg sticks around. And what he's done to this team over the last couple of weeks, very, very important. Now, Harbaugh doesn't have any other interviews lined up at the moment. Carolina, that didn't pan out. Don't know what the Colts are doing. Maybe they try. But so far, we're the only team he's interviewed with. We know he is a top choice. And yes, maybe he's trying to get more money out of Michigan. But so far, Michigan has not been able to deliver what he wants. If Harbaugh doesn't take it, who do I want? Well, I mean, Sean Payton's great. I kind of like DeMeco Ryans, though, coming out of San Francisco. Or I'd be fine if Ejiro Evero is promoted. So, yeah, I like DeMeco. I think that's the sexy pick, in my opinion. Like the energy. Like how he's got that Niners defense firing. If you get a guy that is a defensive dude like DeMeco, it's all about who comes in as offensive coordinator. Like that's going to be the most important, second most important thing. See, that's hard, Ethan, because I
wants
need
the 49ers.
the 49ers to lose to help the Broncos draft pick. So when I really want something to happen, it just seems to not.
I mean, look at the Broncos this year. So, yeah, that makes sense. Kind of makes sense, you know.
I don't care. I'll take Greg Roman.
Oh my God, please. And then put that in your Roman ads.
I'll take
Please.
Greg Roman. Oh, did he get great football out of Colin Kaepernick
Please.
and a handful of great years here in Baltimore? Yeah, he did.
Please, if you get Greg Roman as your OC, you have to work that into your Roman ad read. You have to.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You have to. Which is ironic considering how flatulent his offense is.
Ooh. That's not fair. That's not a fair critique of Greg Roman. But
Talk to a
Placid,
few Ravens fans, buddy. And by a few, I mean 2.
yeah, I know there's a lot of Ravens fans who think he's the problem. But I don't know. I think he's got a track record that suggests different.
Super chat. I love how that honestly, you know what the best part is? That hasn't even been picked up. Like I've been calling Vikings the purple incarnation of Satan for quite some time. But it was because of the freaking Lions trade that went viral. That's the clip that now people are like, oh, and now the Vikings are Satan. And you know what? Then honestly, if that's my only contribution to this planet, I'm fine with it. Do you ever think, like, if the U.S. becomes so unstable, there's no football, it's going to be really tough to pivot as a YouTuber?
Oh, yeah, we're screwed.
We just, like, go, like, full political. But it's, like, it's not Republican or Democrat. It's, like, things so far out there. Like, okay, like, let's do a GPS will just stand for Great Political Show. And we just talk about politics, and it's so out there that it doesn't even offend either side.
We actually come out as the party for lizard people. Yeah, everybody's like scared of lizard people and complaining about them. Not us. We want lizard representation in Congress.
Honestly, if Fred was in Congress, R.I.P. Fred. If Fred was in Congress, things would get done.
Yep.
Just need to get a heat rock in there, maybe a lamp, and yeah. I wear them every week for every NFL for all next season. Oh God, no. There's no amount of money that you could give me. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Ooh, Doomsday.
Oh.
Like, I want us to be like snorted, like spending thousands of dollars on moon rock and snorting it on air. Like that level of crazy.
There's a company that kept like sending me emails, and I'm pretty sure they sell like food prep for doomsday scenarios. I was like, no, thank you.
That's fair.
ED,
also,
I got you covered.
Can I also, you know what? Again, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to take a victory lap for a hot second. You remember, you probably don't, but do you maybe remember like a month, 2 months ago? I don't even remember when it was, when I said Alan Lazard is not going to stay on the Green Bay Packers.
No, I have no recollection of that.
That's fine. Yeah, Alan Lazard basically saying it's his last game as a Green Bay Packer, and everyone was shocked. And I was like, why are we shocked? I was like, the guy doesn't want to be there anymore. Like, he doesn't want to play in Green Bay anymore.
Yeah.
No.
They found his replacements, basically.
Yeah. So they need another wide receiver. Don't get me wrong. And Randall Cobb, it might be done too, but yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I do want her to have food. Oh,
sure. That's true. Did we go through the rundown? Wait, we already talked about the head coaching thing, but
Harbaugh to the Broncos. It is real, people.
No, I was saying which job is the most attractive for head
Denver
coaches?
again, baby. Russ Wilson is saved.
It might be the Panthers, honestly.
With what quarterback?
You have a high draft pick.
Not enough to get your guy. They are sitting at 9.
But they also might trade for one. Like, they also might just get like a free agent. Enough trade. They were just like, they pick up a free agent. They could sign one. I think that defense is like up and coming. I think the offense has some good weapons.
Just stick with Steve Wilkes. Don't be stupid, Carolina. Mole people.
They should stick with Steve Wilkes. That would be dumb if they didn't. But least attractive, Texans or Cardinals? Which one, buddy?
Oh.
Which one are you going? Oh God, I don't want to.
Historically speaking, the Texans But knowing that, like, sitting at number 2, you can draft your QB as opposed to
Dobbs and Watson.
having to work with Kyler Murray,
Either one.
who notoriously is not easy to work with. Head coach, I would say Cardinals worse. Not as attractive. And they're about to trade away DeAndre Hopkins, arguably their best player on the entire team. Yeah, I'm not going to Arizona. I'm not going unless it's known that the expectations for the next year is none. 0.
You got a fitty, Perna.
Woo, Lovey.
I did love
Yeah.
that. I did love that short that I did. I did like it.
That was a baller move by old Lovey Smith.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What are you gonna give him, Perna?
I'm gonna give this is how Bears fans felt. It's a shame old Fitzy had to be doing television duty because I would have liked to see him. Well, maybe I guess was that the playoff game? Maybe he'll be back in Buffalo shirtless watching.
Oh, that's true. The Colts they're also in a bad spot. They're just a weird team. Honestly, with the ownership too.
Jim Irsay is probably the most unpredictable owner.
Yeah.
Cal McNair, the most evil. Arizona, incompetent.
And I'm Tom.
Broncos looking a lot more spicy.
Yeah, I mean, like, because you look at all these other places, like Kyler Murray's not going to be there. You don't know what the Colts are going to do. The Panthers need it. Like, all these teams have in common, like with the Broncos, that they just have no quarterback.
Yeah. No, wait. Gosh dang it. You get me agreeing with you? You get me agreeing with you? Oh, ha, ha, ha. You got me again. You sneaky
Oh
bastard.
my God. I didn't think it would get you, but I was like, maybe I got a shot here. I got a shot. No.
Well, I started to think about how the Cardinals might be in position to draft Kyler Murray's replacement next year. They could have the number 1 pick next year.
The best was, yeah.
Guess
No.
what? I believe Russ gonna win comeback player of the year.
Clip it. It has been decided.
Wilson revenge tour starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. What a way to end the show. What a way. We'll be back on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. But Brandon Perna, what do you got coming out today on this good old Wednesday?
I think I have a quarterback video about there could be like 13 free agent quarterbacks. So kind of guessing where all these QBs are going to go.
Okay. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Chris, appreciate you, Chris. Thank you.
I could not be a head coach, but I honestly believe I could be a general manager. I think I could be an NFL general manager.
I would love to see you on the phone with other teams.
Give me your pick.
Like, no.
Fuck you. Click. We didn't get it, guys.
Honestly,
we didn't get it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Could you imagine like clickbait sports? Like if we just had like a bunch of like flag football teams and then just were dealing with each other as like the general managers. It'd be so amazing.
Hello, Kansas City. Give me Patrick Mahomes. This is your ultimatum. Boop.
Yep.
But you didn't give us the ultimatum. You're gonna let him imagine the bad things I can do to him.
That's it. That's it. This is your only warning. Oh my God.
And Tom, what do you have coming out later today?
I got predictions. I recorded it right before this show. I already had to make an edit because Tua's out. So
damn.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be doing that.
NFL news moves fast.
It does. Yeah. So I'll NFL prediction, wildcard predictions coming out today, and then I'm gonna drop a Packer video at some point. Probably tomorrow, maybe, just of like where do we go from here and what's next. So,
All right.
we'll see. But folks, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching a little Grossi Perna Show. A little GPS. Oh yes. Oh yes. A real coach. Yeah, I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy.
Yeah, real coach coming in, gonna fix Russ. Everything gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Good
Also, I
again.
put the South Saga finale out at. I premiered it at 1:45 in the morning. Still had over 1,000 people in there. So, yeah, it's the finale. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, go watch that. I liked it.
Go watch Tom's videos now.
Tom Grossi, Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you've been navigated.
And you have reached your destination.